Hey, what is up, everybody? It is your boy, Evan Trevino. Now, I know we've been talking about a lot of the Iranian conflict, how it pertains to the Gulf states, and my heart goes out to that conflict, especially our partners and our service members that are being deployed. But with that said, we got to bring things back home. There's a lot of stuff happening here as well. Like, did you know that your Mimas and Papas may be being turned into compost and dumped onto public lands? Find out more in this video. But before we get into it, I would really appreciate your support. Help me grow this channel. I'm trying to get to 150 subscribers. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend if you find it informative. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into this story.
The Conservancy, led by board member and Fresno County Supervisor Garry Bredefeld, says that the River Parkway Trust violated their agreement and the law by using this human compost at Sumner Peck Ranch near Solitary Cellars off Bryant Road. The trust, meanwhile, says that they got this human compost from a funeral service and they never went to hide anything. A human compost controversy.
This is public land. This should not have occurred. This is about as stupid a decision as one can make.
Garry just laying it on thick, man. That's why I love this dude. I love this dude. He's my favorite county supervisor. He's my county supervisor. And he doesn't miss. He has the best takes and he has the best delivery. And I stand on that.
Bredefeld, joined by other local politicians and board members of the state's San Joaquin River Conservancy, speaking out against a recent discovery. The San Joaquin River Parkway Trust, their partner, had been using human compost provided by a funeral service at Sumner Peck Ranch near Solitary Cellars.
The spreading of human compost was also done without the approval from the Conservancy or the Wildlife Conservation Board. Not only was this done without the public's knowledge or approval, but it's clearly against the law as outlined by AB 351.
That assembly bill would make the use of human compost legal starting next year.
See, that's another piece to this. It's illegal. It is illegal. Like, you think as a conservancy group, you're keeping up with the laws that pertain to conservating the environment. They weren't. They're just taking your Mima and Papa's ashes, mixing it in with some fertilizer and having a willy-nilly time trying to grow some green. Oh my God. Grandma! Oh, fuck, dude. That's like, come on, man. Of all the different resources out there in the compost that we already have, you're gonna start using people's remains. Now, I've seen some like projects and stuff where you donate ashes and like they drop them into coral reefs and it helps it grow or whatever. This compost thing, besides one just being flat out illegal, I got questions. Did the families consent to this? Did the living beings whose remains were cremated consent to this? Like, this really is a your ashes, my choice. Oh no. Oh shoot, man. This is awful.
The company behind this controversy says human composting turns a body into nutrient-rich soil, like regular composting of grass clippings or food waste. And upon making this discovery, Bredefeld says they immediately sent this cease and desist letter to the trust and its executive director, Sharon Weaver.
We have ceased, and we're working, we want to work with them cooperatively to make sure that we can resolve this issue. And we don't believe that there's anything wrong here. We think that this is a good thing for the environment and for people.
Weaver says Washington.
I think it's fine. The Democrats in Sacramento said that it's fine. Is there anyone you forgot to ask? Is there anyone you might have forgot to ask? Oh, fuck. Imagine, dude. You live a whole life, bro. You live a whole life and you didn't make enough money to get yourself a grave plot, or maybe your family wanted to keep a little piece of you with them, like in a little ash urn. And then like 75% of you ends up in the dirt, mixed around with soil, shit, and like some vitamins, and now you're helping grow grapes. Now, I'm Catholic. I do believe in my body being returned to the earth, but let me have dignity in it. Gosh darn it. Like, ooh, fuck, man. I don't like this. I don't like this. It feels wrong. It feels very wrong. Look at this smug woman standing next to your Mima. That's another thing too, man. Like, I remember a while back there was a controversy with ashes being given to families, but it's not being discerned whether the ashes are the person in question. Like, they had a bunch of ashes of several people, and they just kind of like took a scoop, threw it in a box, and gave it to you. I'm against that as well. You know, there needs to be way more dignity in this. You only die once. Let me die with dignity.
Based Earth Funerals reached out to them a few years back. She says they were looking for conservation partners doing beneficial work.
In this case, we felt like this is great. This is a company that wants to give us compost, and that saves us money from having to purchase compost when we're doing restoration.
Compost. It's my grandma, bro. Oh no, man. Have some respect for the dead. They wanted to give us some compost, and we needed some compost. And if your grandpa was mixed in that, who am I to say? Oh no.
She says the only place the compost had ever been used is in this field, away from the river, not on anything else, including the grapes of their tenant, Solitary Cellars.
Okay, so it's just being used in an empty fucking field too? Not only are you taking these ashes, mixing it with dirt, and selling it as like this good, positive, nutritious compost, it's not even contributing to really anything, just growing grass for the love of the game. Ooh.
And that the families of the deceased were welcomed out to the property in November.
It was really powerful just to talk with families. It was very impactful to them to know that the soil is being used at a place where, you know, we're building habitat.
But now the Conservancy wants the area closed so public health can come out and determine the best course of action, saying the trust only got the land because of a grant the Conservancy provided.
Part of that agreement, that grant agreement, is collaboration with the Conservancy. They have failed to collaborate. If we had known about this prior, we would have never, ever have agreed to this.
And the Conservancy is threatening legal action if the use of this human compost isn't stopped there. Meanwhile, Supervisors Bredefeld and Nathan Magsig are writing legislation to bar its use in Fresno County when it does become legal in the state next year.
Good shit, man. Oh, thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Garry. My goats. Just two goats standing on top of a mountain together. Great guys, man. Great guys. But yeah, that's the story. It's not even legal yet, bro. Couldn't wait a year to just start dumping off dead bodies into the dirt. Secondly, I personally I don't think that it's right. I don't think it dignifies life. And lastly, even though it was being done, it wasn't even being done for something that would be fruitful. No pun intended. Like, you're just dumping it in a field, bro, with no purpose other than just like growing grass. An empty field. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. But let me know what you guys think. Am I overreacting to this? I know I'm coming at y'all with a lot of energy today, but there's some things you just don't mess with, and the dead is one of them. Like, especially normal people, right? We're not even talking like public figures where you may dislike or like their takes or their contributions to this world during their lifetime. These are normal people, bro. People that just got up, went to work, fed their family, and occasionally had a drink at the bar, you know? Like, I don't like it. I really don't. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do like, comment, subscribe, man. Anyways, I'm Evan. This is the video, and I'm out. Peace.